A very good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you're all good. And today, it's going to be a little bit of a mishmash of things to be said. First and foremost is the new raid boss, Shiny THERIAN Thunduruss, finally gracing the level 5 raids. It's 10:34 and there are no level 5s hatching after 11. So it's classic, standard new raid boss rotation where none of the eggs actually appear when you freaking want them to. So we've got KayleyLucy everywhere at the moment and no THERIAN Thunduruss due to hatch. So my plan is to do a little bit of a raid train, hopefully hit some up in person rather than remoting for the damn thing. Brilliant shiny, very, very good DPS electric type attacker for the raids game. So I recommend going for it if you need to build up an electric type squad for raids. Other things to do, we've also got some new 12km raids. It's sort of like a 50-50 batch. So some are old, some are new with SALANDIT or Sazzle. The new cool sort of like salamander dart type thingy, which looks really cool. Leaders to be done, new Shadow Shinies that arrived on Sunday. I was late to the whole game, so we've got Shadow Shiny Drowsy for Sierra, brand new Shadow Shiny Execute for Arlo, and then I think the returning Shadow Shiny Cubone from Cliff, so it's a bit of a mediocre rotation. Shadow Machop, Shadow Mudkip are back, which is great. We've lost Shadow Larvitar, which is sad. And the other thing I want to do is hit up Giovanni and get my Apex Shadow Lugia. And as you see on here, currently tracking a Giovanni, which is at the stop just ahead here. So I didn't plan that. I was like, okay, I'm probably going to have to grind for it. Nope, we found Giovanni on the very first stop in Ely Green. So let's find somewhere to post up. Also, it is Stunky Spotlight Hour without the shiny, so frankly I'm going to let that one slide because I can't be asked. Giovanni, first stop, as I said, very nice indeed. This will get Shadow Apex Lugia and also complete the new rocket research, and then if you're doing the Masterwork research you end up with 2 rocket radars. Can't remember what his mons are. This is the first lineup that we're going to try because it could have Scratch, it could have Bite on its Persian. I don't know what the second mon's going to be, and also Latias can learn Charm, which absolutely devastates. Oh, of course it's got Bite. It's got Bite. It's got Bite, so we need to probably re-go again with probably Lucario or Conkeldurr or something. Yeah, Charm on Latias will wreck any Dragon type, any Dark type, and your Giratinas, which is just perfect. So that's Latias gone and in the bin. I really don't like this where like you now got to shield something. At least it gives us sort of delay advantage on the move, which is something, but need to time it properly. There we go. So don't need to charge this one up obviously because it's just the shield beta. Right, can we get the Persian out of the way? That would be ideal because I don't know what the next mon's going to be. If I can find out the second mon, then I might have to have another go. Oh, Honskro, perfect. Ice into the face. Have an Avalanche on Scro, which given it's a flying type, it should be able to fly above an Avalanche, but no matter, there we go. And we might even be able to take down the Latias, although Latias is a tanky one, and B, obviously because it's Giovanni's Shadow Legendary, it's massively OP in these battles. No matter, one Avalanche, 50% of the damage, and then the next Avalanche, pretty much as I said, KO. That was much easier than I suspected, which is decent. There we go, Giovanni, get in the bin. That's defeat the Rocket Leader dude on 2 different quests. 5,000 dust, 12 max potions, which actually for once I am in desperate need of, because if you haven't noticed, I've not really been raiding for like the last 3 months, and with the rocket stuff going on, I've been draining all my potions, but a weather boosted 1221, that's alright. And we're running low on golden razz as well, which is just brilliant. So here comes the weird catch angle again. Hit the grate, golden raz. I hope it isn't too much of a fighter because I have 4 golden razzes left in the ball. First try. Let's check out its stats, see what we've got. 3XL, again, I'm not overly fussed. That's dead. Absolutely dead. We'll TM, don't forget you can TM Frustration off your Shadow Mons as of now until, I can't remember when the event ends to be honest. Raids game, nothing hatching. There's one hatching after 11. Brilliant. Go on, let's claim. Silent Schemes, let's get that one done for some items, and a lucky egg. And some golden razzes, which actually for once I'm like, oh, I don't mind that. Cool. Professor, get lost, mate. Our life's too short, and we'll claim all that XP. Some charged in the fast TM. Really? Here comes the Shadow Apex Lugia. And I have no idea what... I should know the hundo because Sue, HermesNinja, got the Shadow Hundo Apex Lugia, which is mental. But there it is with the lightning electricity around it. I've got 1574. I'm going to catch it and find out. If we can get it with a normal ball, that'll be jokes. More than likely it's going to break out instantly. Yes, there we go. You're going to fight me, aren't you? Because you're anybody who does GBL will know anything where you have to sort of catch the legendary with normal Pokeballs and stuff can take weeks. Golden Raz, Ultra Ball, terrible throw, but instant breakout, which is less than ideal. There we go, we actually hit an excellent on that one. What's the betting it's going to break out almost instantly as well? I'm also going to need to charge the battery again. Oh dear, I wasn't prepared. Let's go and get a new battery from home. Apex Shadow Lugia caught with Aeroblast. It's not bad. 93%. Actually one of the better Shadow Mons. A hell of a lot better than the Shadow Apex Ho-Oh that I got. That wouldn't purify. That would purify to be a... Oh, that would purify to be a hundo. Which I might genuinely do and break my own rules because frankly, you shouldn't ever use Lugia in Raid, so what's the frickin' point? I don't know if is this useful in Master League? Help me in the comments, GBL peeps. Help me. We can get some Stardust, some XP, and a tiny little bit of Lugia candy. Wow. That's good to be ticked off. Obviously I forgot to do my research for Sandshrew Com Day. But a Alolan Sandshrew is available in Ice-type grunts. So I can actually catch some as I don't tangle with us. So I'm going to get some steps in, might get a coffee. Let's take it quite chilled. I want to hatch the first batch of 12Ks, see what we can get, see what shadows are around, shadow stops, grind for Mudkip, grind for Machop since it's back. Let's just have a chill day, ladies and gentlemen. See. Sandshrew Grunt. I don't think I'd ever be so happy as to see that. Apparently though, out of the new Shadow Mons, there's a whole bunch of them. Alolan Sandslash is set to be probably the best out of the bunch, certainly for PvP if you give it, Shadow Claw. Don't quote me, I said this, don't quote me on anything PvP related, people. There's Girafarig that's got a broken Shadow Aura, which is useless really. Shadow Sudowoodo, which on Sunday I would have got a 98% of, which is hilarious. 2k of the 8k done for the 12ks. They are in Super Incubators, by the way. The only level 5 raid that will hatch in the local area into THERIAN Thunduruss, unfortunately, is at the Ealing Broadway platform, which you can't access from the street. Muchas gracias, Francesco from Central London, because he's got raids, we don't. Thunduruss, if it's weather boosted, oh, that's quite close. It's 2614 is the weather boosted hundo, and 2091 is the non-boosted hundo for this bad boy. Will it be the purple? It's a purple shiny. It's a 6 shiny. Thanks everyone who jumped in. Shelby with the final strike with a golem. Be purple on the second raid. Come on, I believe. Ah, no. 2592 isn't actually, it's not terrible. Let's put it that way, it's not terrible, but if you remember scrolling this way back, I think actually around this time last year, whether it was April or May, I think it was April, I actually got the normal hundo with this when it was out first time on a live stream. If you remember that, comment down below, hit the like on the video, because that's pulling it back quite a long way, but I already have a hundo of this at level 50. I think it was my first hundo legendary once they'd fixed XL candy in the game. So that was why it was the first level 50 hundo legendary. But it's going to be a little bit of a bastard. I did get a little raid invite from Shelby earlier this morning, which I was muchly appreciative of. So thank you, Shelby, for that. From Australia. I am trying to get back into the raid game. It's been 3 months of doing nothing, and now I'm like, do you know what? I can get back into it, but I would like to use my in-person passes. I've got 90 green passes. Could you stop moving from side to side, please? This is the only thing with Thunduruss. You know, these THERIAN legendaries, Thundurus and Landorus go side to side. Tornadus, I think, went up and down. There's the throw, or the attack, there's the throw. It is a reasonably easy excellent to hit once you've got your eye in. It's not quite as far as you think. The previous Thundurus that Shelby sent the invite to took 11 excellents, didn't catch, and then the first great throw I threw caught it. Whether this one's going to be much the same, I've changed the throw rotation, which hasn't worked. It hasn't worked. I was hoping to get my thumbnail face camera shot. Boom, another excellent on the left hand side. Pro skills with the catching, if you agree. Not that it really matters. 12 balls left, we've only got 8 golden razzes. This shows to the extent of how little I've been raiding. I have like no potions, no golden razzes, and that's going to instantly break out. We're going to go for a golden razz great throw, because obviously this thing must be allergic to excellence or it would be getting in the ball about now. We've done about 2 bad throws and several excellents. I've been getting this delay a lot today. That stupid delay. When you put the berry on, it's like, am I a pencil? You're supposed to be putting the berry on them on. Come on, right, one roll. God! Right, we're going for the Joker. Joker throw, nanabbed it. I didn't spin it, oh my god. Nice throw, not optimum, I have to say. I would have preferred to get no throw bonus. Instant breakout, that's kind of how it should be. Now, golden razz, and we'll put it back to an excellent circle. It's quite a small circle, actually. Nope, we're fine. We're fine, I've still got the techers. Oh, for God's sake. Someone clip that from the video and tag Niantic in it and say, are these the same throw percentages? A straight throw, nanab, nice throw, versus a golden razz curve, excellent. One should be a massively boosted catch percentage, and the other one's like 5%. One roll, a 2 roll. Oh, come on. I don't have the golden, I'm gonna have to pineapple this thing. I was rather hoping to get this clip done and dusted, but apparently this Thundurus is not playing ball. Come on, I don't have the golden razzes. I want to catch it for XL. It's all about guaranteed catch. That was a terrible throw. Will it catch on a bad throw? Oh, for God's sake. This triggers me when this happens. It's like, it's a legendary, okay, and I've done loads of good throws on it, and it just doesn't catch. You know, I'm level 50, got 330 mil XP or something. All counts for nothing apparently in Niantic's eyes, or Niantic's RNG eyes. 1 roll, 2 roll. I'm going to cut the camera before I rage. 4XL, no throw bonus. Stupid mon. But it's a decent 93. Shame it wasn't shiny. Has to be said. And we probably missed a bunch of invites. And this rocket stop, we've got 2 or 3 rocket stops lined up, and then we'll head up, defeated into the ground. That's terrible nowadays. I decided to do another Thundurus remotely. Thanks to Shadow Legend 16, one of the Patreon squad for this one. I'm going to try and get back into that old raid game. 2564 is god-awful. Watch this be the shiny one. If it's a bad shiny, to be fair, lucky trade I would not say no to. It's a long, long way off. Will it be purple? Oh yes! 3 raids and we're done. Shadow Legend 16, boom, finally. It's been a long time since I've been able to name a legendary after somebody. After the person who sent me that raid. Glorious. Thank you so much. Yes! Pleased, really pleased with that. It's a good shiny. Yes, I will lucky trade that with somebody. Patreon squad, if I'm lucky friends with anybody. I know Connor, we're lucky friends. Do you want to do that? I don't know. Is it really bad? It's pretty terrible, but I have to put that. I can't put the 16 in, but shiny Thundurus. Sorted. All before 12. Literally been out for less than 90 minutes. And we've done basically everything we need to do in the video. Actually, no, we haven't. I tell a lie, we haven't hatched 12Ks. I'm a moron. But, shiny. Oh, it's a good shiny. It's even better in that form, actually. Nice. Right. Now the hunt begins for a Shundo. Because then you can name it Shundurus. Just a quick shiny check. Will it be a back-to-back purple? No. It's kind of dead stats, but we actually can hit one with a free pass in a few seconds. First actual physical raid of the day. It has been a little while since I actually did it because I had a phone call, so I got the most damage. Smug face. And fourth raid, will it be another shiny? No, I don't think it's very good IV. It's 25.91. Could be a lot better, frankly, but I'm going to waste your time catching that on camera. Mr. Ian Waterfall, thank you for the raid invite. I thought I'd jump in. It's trade distance. It does actually add trade distance. 25.64 is dead. I think that's the deadest one we might have had. I might have already forgotten the shiny CP, but there we go. Ian was in there, a couple of other locals, and Sue managed to jump in as well. 2 shinies? Damn. I'm going to throw a couple of balls on camera, and we should be very close. The last time I checked, we were at 7.8 out of 8 kilometers walked for those 12Ks. And also, I want to get my AR shot of Apex Shadow Lugia here, with the stormy, kind of overcast clouds, with a bit of the tree blossom in the foreground. You see the tree there? I think it would be a nice AR shot. I can also actually get the AR shot for shiny THERIAN THUNDURUS for tomorrow's live stream, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back live streaming because it's actually a worthwhile raid boss. Tapu Lele was not worth your time. So first raid hour, obviously I was recovering from the 24-hour of the Lush Jungle, and then the second time I was a bit busy working on some notes and stuff for a video that I haven't quite finished yet. We know THERIAN Thundurus, good DPS electric type attacker for the raids. Possibly not so much. Maybe Master League is where it could shine through a little bit because it does get Focus Blast and Sludge Wave. So Focus Blast is obviously the move that completely counters all of its own weaknesses like Rock and Ice. To which point I will say this, if you see your recommended filled with the likes of Rayquaza and other flying types, it's got Focus Blast, but you are much better off going off with super effective Mons and trying to dodge the charge move than taking in non-effective legendaries or counters and stuff and doing no damage but surviving. Because obviously, can this thing catch? Like, seriously, I'm going to end up talking for 6 years otherwise. Seriously, I was going to throw like a few balls on camera and now it's going to be a complete catch on camera, but well, it is what it is. Right, let's try and change the throw rotation. There we go. I'm getting the hang of this, holding the camera and the phone in one hand, and that was an instant breakout because obviously Goldenraz Curve Excellent. Who does those? Are they the best throw? I don't think so. You need to throw a potato at this mon to catch it. One roll, it's going to break out. Yep, you can tell when it's a quick roll, it's a straight out. I'm going to throw a great throw. Let's go for a great throw this time. Goldenraz great throw. Will it catch this time? 1 roll, 2 roll. Oh, okay, I take it back. It wasn't completely stupid. If it could actually attack me. Please! No, now it's at the side, I don't want to do that. There we go, right. Hit the excellent on the left. And 1 roll, a 2 roll, and a 3 roll. Beautifully done, if I do say so myself. Smashing. 3XL, 2564, as we know, is dreadful. Pretty terrible. But, will those 12/12s? Yes, perfect timing. 12/12Ks, ladies and gentlemen. Scraggy. Now, I think like 6 of these, or 7 of these, are old, so they don't have the new mon on it, so they're going to be trash. And then, thankfully, this new mon Saladzizzle, or something, Saladzizzle, has replaced Inkay. So, Inkay is no more in these 12km eggs, which is lovely. Unfortunately, Pawniard is still very much plaguing them. Larvitar. I very much doubt I'm going to get this in the first batch, because there is it's in the rarest tier of the 12Ks. Along with the likes of some other, I don't know what are the other rare mons in the rare tiers? I've completely forgotten. Sandile and stuff. Scrope? I did not know that was in 12s. That's unusual. Right, Scraggy. Vullaby. Sandile, speaking of, that used to be the goat. Oh no, damn it! No joy on the first batch of eggs. Are any of these good IV in any way? Any 4-star, por favor. 98 Sandile though, that's kind of sick. Excellent. Now, completely clear. I need to go, I'm just going to restock because there's so many grunts and quite a few leaders and a balloons every 3 hours, so I should be able to restock. Cheers, ChrisJahn. Let's see if we can get a shiny Thunderous from Hamburg. Oh, 25.45. Ouch. ChrisJahn with the final strike, nice. It would help if I pushed the button. Come on. I tapped the button. I can't tell. No. It's very dark on the monitor. Right, okay. They're all weather boosted, which is excellent. We're going to do our first Arlo on camera, and I've been rocking and rolling with a double ice move mon, because all of Arlo's middle second mons are dragons. They're all double weak to ice. But, for some reason, I completely forgot that Executes, which is his new Shadow Shiny. I think it's the only new Shadow Shiny of this wave. Executes double weak to bug, and Genesect is the spammiest bastard on the planet when it comes to rocket and PvP battles. Fury Cutter and X-Sizzle is crazy fast. So double weak is going to chomp that down. Then the middle mon is either Shadow Dragonite, Shadow Salamence, or the new-ish Shadow Alolan Executor. So you just need Nice type, trust me, Glaceon works perfectly fine. And then more than likely his last mon is going to be Sizzle, which is double weak to fire. Although the reason I had a Metagross in the lineup, because yesterday Arlo, for some reason, the one time I've seen he had Shadow Gardevoir with Charm, which absolutely wrecks. I just hope that isn't the lineup now. But here we go, both shields burned, we can just go donk and switch. Unfortunately this one has freaking fire moves, of course it does, which is going to demolish my Mamoswine, not before we get to an avalanche. Nice. So I did save a Rocket Radar up to make sure I had the capability to get a 12k egg straight off the bat. In the bin. Oh no, okay, Steelix, interesting. Now that's an unusual last mon. I've not seen that before. That used to be one of the leader's middle mons, didn't it? It used to be Arlo's middle mon. Why has it gone to the last tier now? Oh, it doesn't matter, we got Reshiram. Reshiram can just go, breathe fire, melt the damn thing. See you later. I would like the shiny Shadow Execute. Golden eggs with a purple aura, that is a cool one. But Arlo, in the bin, very easy. Very easy. In fact, all the leaders this wave are very easy to do. Genuinely. Again, Sierra, Drowsy, just taking Genesect again, or something that's got double bug moves that's spammy. Sizzle would work very well. Pinsir might work. Shadow Shiny, damn it. You know me and Shadow Shinies. Apart from Bagon, I don't know what happened. Bagon, Shadow Shiny Bagon was just like, yo, I'm here for you, bro. But every other Shadow Shiny is just like, nah, get lost. Is this remotely good? No, dead, in the bin. See you later. And there's a grunt behind me. 2 grunts behind me. Perfect. And one at the post office, one there. Could almost. Oh, Karina. Sorry, I'm going to have to miss your raid invite. I'm trying not to do as many crazy remote raids, because I would quite like to hit some physical raids. There we go. Raid done from studios. I just got Tom the Shiny, which is very nice indeed. So, Tom, you're welcome. 2553. Ouch. Ouch indeed. But 8-bit Crit was in there. We saw Super Professor 58, Ben Koya, I think it is. There we go. Style Savant Point. Traveller Badge for 8-bit Crit. He's also a content creator, by the way. Hit him up on YouTube. It's the same name as in-game. And I got the final strike with my T-Tart. Will it be the second shiny? Damn it, not a double shiny. Hey, more than likely somebody from the invite squad got that shiny. So I'm just going to try and throw a few balls on camera. Then there are actually 2 raids hatching just after 2 o'clock. Well, around 2:30 actually. And I need 1 more component to then get the Rocket Radar for the second 12km egg of batch number 2 of 12Ks. That broke out. I'm not going to waste your time catching it on camera. Right, second Arlo in the bin. Will it be not the golden eggs? I get why they've done this, because, you know, Easter's coming up. You know, golden eggs for Easter. That kind of makes sense. The return of Shadow Shiny Cubone, I would have liked to have seen them put something new in. Like, I don't know, a Shadow Shiny Shuckle would have been proper Bants, or Shadow Shiny Dratini. Something new. You know, there's a lot of potential. There's a lot of Shadow Mons now. We could even put Shadow Shiny Bidoof in for the lols of it, but here we go. There's another rubbish Shadow into the trash. Right, we have got Cliffy Boy, which I will actually ordain to show you the battle of. I need a better mon to get rid of the shields. Gyarados was not very good because he's got like Bite or something stupid on it. Cubone is the Shadow Shiny for Cliff, as I've said, and then his sort of second and third mons are pretty much the same. Oh, Ice Fang doesn't really charge up Bubble Beam as quickly as I thought it might. Get in the bin, boy. Oh great, Electivire. Time to get the second shield and then switch into Garchomp for some Earth Power action. Oh come on, I have my move. If you don't remember 2020 January when I was doing some Heatran raid out and about, got told off for filming, saying I needed to buy a permit. I was like, okay, I just won't film in the shopping centre then. Not quite as much damage as I would have liked to have done on T-Sar. Of course, it's got Bite, which when it's with Cliff, it's OP. As soon as you get Bite on your own Shadow T-Tower, it's kind of like meh. But this should be enough to take it down. Very easy, only needed 2 mons. Sorted. That is the third 12k, so we are a quarter of the way there. Don't be Shadow Shiny, don't be Shadow. 0 star. We are across 9 million dusts though, which is insane. That's the highest dust total I've ever had on my account, ever playing the game. See if we can get to 10 mil. Oh, I thought I was going to get timed out then for a second. I've been waiting on this catch for the longest time. And I missed the number. I think it was 25.97, which isn't too bad. But we had a big squad there. 8 people were in that lobby. Obviously myself and Tom. Master27 was in there. Mike Newcombs. We also had It's Like Crack Yo from the Whale Lords podcast. Professor 58 and BGerry from the Patreon squad. And Jack Show host as well. Thanks for jumping in, everybody. No Shatney. 25.97. It's the best one we've had today. I'm going to throw 1 ball on it. And that was a terrible throw for some reason. I thought it was going to hit the excellent. That should have almost... that should have been an excellent. I don't know why it wasn't. But we'll see if we can... Yeah, snipe that excellent. Hopefully 1 excellent will be enough. And I'm going to walk to the next one via a rocket leader. It's not enough. We're going to catch it off camera. Arlo execute shiny check for the next raid. It's not the golden eggs and it's dead. Next raid. There we go. Thundurus from the shopping centre, done and dusted. 25.61. I think I saw. We are on the move, so it's sort of. I mean, the last one was actually 25.33, not 53. So I completely misread it. And there was a big squad, 9 people in there, so thank you very much everybody who jumped in there. I saw Motters 19, obviously got the final stroke with the Dragon Knight. Oh yeah, shiny number 2! Success. See, I think it's slightly better than the last one, but it's not really saying terribly much. Yes! 2 shinies in 6? 5? Nah, I've done like 3 or 4 remotes. 7 or 8 raids? I am fully down for that. Yes! Success. Ah, nice. They're good for a lucky trade actually, these shinies. 6 shiny, good attacker, middle finger stats as per standard. One thing between raids, I'm having a little chat. Some new information has been dropped about April's main community day for Stuffle. And Niantic is once again doing in-person kind of meet-up things. You know how they did it last time? They sort of put Whitfield Park and something else. Tiny little kind of gardens somewhere. Well, now they've switched that tactic, and instead of exploring parks and green spaces and open areas and exploring kind of nature and all of that jazz, they want you to explore various shopping centres around the UK, including both Westfields in London, the South Bank I think as well, and Cabot Circus, which is brilliant. So Niantic are changing tack. They want you to go and explore the spawns that are dotted around Boots and Zara and TK Maxx and all of that jazz, rather than maybe coming to a park. So I'm going to say this now, April 23rd, if you're in London, if you fancy a bit of a meet-up, come and join me in Walpole Park in Ealing. You get way better spawns, and you actually go out and about in green spaces. That is the final leader. There were 3 Arlo and 1 Cliff in Walpole Park today, so that's the final leader in Walpole. We did 1 on Haven Green as well. That is 5 12km eggs collected, and now not a Shadow Shiny. It's going to be a real ball ache to actually collect any more because there are very few leaders dotted around. We've just walked down to do an in-person Thundurus raid and hit a couple of leaders, and Kenner has sent through a first non-weather boosted Thundurus, actually. Not windy or raining in NJ in New Jersey, but appreciate it, bro. From the Patreon squad. And I didn't get on the board. Lovely. I did see 2051 or something, which is dreadful. You need like 2091 for the hundo, but it's not a third chainy. So I'm going to, oh no, 2058, my bad. We're going to catch this, jump into our raid, and then hit the leaders. Annoyingly, there are 3 or 4 leaders around here, but there aren't enough stops to get grunts from. We had a couple, well, 2 people join us. LureDup.com, Ken from the LureDup podcast, cheers for joining, and we also had Rob Bob in there from the Discord. 4 of us, it was an easy smash down. Not shiny, and Dead stats. Lovely. Right, let's get one of the leaders done here. Arlo almost just using Genesect. Will it be the golden eggs? No, of course not. 419. It's a bit better than the last one. Let's catch it and find out that it's actually god awful. Dead 3-star in the bin. Get 6 grunts and come back here for the other 2 leaders. I'm not going to be able to get 12 12s today. I'm just not going to be able to do it. It's not going to be possible. Not enough leaders, and then there won't be enough time to walk 8k to get them all hatched off. There we go. Raid invite from Wolfpack065 from the Patreon squad. Thank you very much. It's the deadest one we've had. Damn it. Let's just quickly shiny check, because there is a rocket run here I want to get done ASAP, and then head back to Walpole. Shiny? No. Right. Appreciate the invite though. Studios are down for the 2nd time today. Oh, 25-25. Ouch. That is horrible. But we did have JT Valor and Mark Volman, who's one of the photographers for like the Safari Zones and GoFest in-person events and stuff. We met him in Liverpool. And thanks to everybody else who jumped in. There was a whole plethora of people in there. My God. Not a shiny. I'm kind of glad that's not a shiny because it's dreadful. We've just done the Sierra that was hidden behind one of the main buildings on the main road, and it's very windy and very sunny now. But we got our 7th 12k and Shadow Shiny Drowsy? Nah, of course not. Drowsy was like one of those mons that just took forever for me to even get a normal shiny, let alone a Shadow Shiny. Quick little Shadow Shiny check for Execute. Nope. Boggo standard. Done the Thundurus up at Town Hall. And I saw the number was horrific. I mean, really horrifically bad. I'm going to see if I can catch this with one throw, because I've just hit best friends with Endorser. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce this in-game name, but one of the VIP Patreon squad, so thank you very much, dude. Right, one more throw and then we'll see, and if not, I'll insert a screen cap of it now. It worked. Lovely. 76% or something. Pretty bad, but if I can snipe a lucky egg like a pro, snipe lucky egg. I hope you managed to do this as well. Is it going to show 200k? Where are you? There we go. 00N GC2B. Appreciate it. Lovely. Now we've got to go lucky. Managed to get to the cliff at the top of Ealing Common just before 10 to 6. Which means, technically, if I get another radar from the shop for the balloon and then grind them for the 2 leaders at the bottom of the common, Shadow Shiny? Nope, thank God. I could get 12 12s just by literally doing every leader, including the balloons. There's a grunt down here, ideal. There's one down at the Dean, and that's about it. I'm not going back all over there. Shiny? Boost? I haven't actually showcased a Sierra battle on the video yet, so I figure we will. Drowsy, and then her middle mon is something, and then usually her last mon is Houndoom. That's it, Houndoom. So you can just Genesect the hell out of this. Almost identical start. In fact, identical start to Arlo. Drowsy gets Size Shock and all kinds of other quick, fast charge moves. But there you go. Oh no, it's Sharpedo. Okay, Sharpedo. Interesting. We can just Genesect that as well. Sick. Weak to bug. I don't have anything for water, unfortunately. Fighting would do versus dark. But no matter. Super duper easy lineup if you've got the correct mons. Don't ever go versus a leader with a recommended, because the recommended for Rocket Battles is terrible. It's broken. Much like every recommended in the game. But Sierra done. That is the 10th 12k. Do I try and hatch them and then I might put this video out on Thursday? I don't know, because it's Stunky Spotlight Hour now and I am not filming it because who cares? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my tiredness and hurty feet and lower back, I don't know, I think I must have slept in a weird position actually, because my lower back has been in extreme pain all day. Called off the rocket leader grind, unfortunately. We do have 10 12Ks, and I might do that when the video's exporting, and then have another video out for you guys, another rocket grind, possibly filming Thursday and a little bit of Friday prior to the podcast recording, etc. And this what is up? I don't know why I can't focus on my face whenever I'm in my flat. Ian Waterfall, thank you very much once again for the raid invite. I got the walk star badge, 12 kilometers yesterday. I've walked a lot further than that today, I tell you. Shiny Thunderous, not the last chance, but not a shiny here. 2540 is pretty awful, so I won't bore you with catching that, I have to be honest. Today was like a fun grind session, you know, rockets, rocket leaders, getting some raids. Very pleased to get the shiny. Actually, we got 2 shinies inside of 10 raids. The 3rd raid and the 10th raid were shinies, so 2 shinies in 10 raids. That is like 4 times below the odds, which is kind of mental. Let me know in the comments below if you've managed to grab yourself the new shiny Thunderous Therian form, or hatched yourself the new Salazzle, whatever. It looks like a cool Pokemon. I will understand the pronunciation when I've been hounded by people who know what it is. But apart from that, have you also managed to get yourself a Shadow Shiny from the most recent Rocket Leader shake-up? Before I prattle on any more and waste your time, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, everybody. Please make sure to subscribe if you are new with the notifications on so you don't miss any uploads or live streams. And smash the like button if you enjoyed the video. Please do that. It does seriously help the video, the channel, etc. 2 bits of news. First and foremost, Raid Hour stream will be back. Yes, I know I took Tapu Lele, kind of took off, and might go live a little bit earlier. Hopefully there are some raids early doors around about 5 PM UK time, which is BST, British Summer Time. And also, Saturday, this weekend, which will be April the 9th, merch store will be going live and public. So keep your eyes peeled on my socials. I will post it where I can do. Patreon members have already got an insight to it now. They've got the link and they've got some exclusive discount codes. So if you sign up for the Patreon, any Patreon tier, there's a discount code for each tier. I'm very excited to share that all with you. It's been a long process and a lot of work's gone into it, so I'm very excited to share that with the world. But before I die of old age, I'm going to say I will see you all tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Do take care.